It's writing workshop time. I sent home last week a journal for you to write in. Each day this week we are going to be writing on one page of the #1 writing journal. Okay? A little bit about how these journals work. Once you're completed with one journal, you and I will do something called conferring. Conferring means we will sit down, look at your journal, and decide if you're ready to move on to the next journal, which is #2. The difference between the two journals is that the first journal has one line that needs to be filled. Journal 2 has, how many lines do you think? 2 lines that need to be filled, okay? This continues. We have journal #3. We also have journal #4. And we finally have journal #5 before you get to a second grade journal, which is your end of year goal, okay, is to be writing in this big second grade journal. So let's get started with what the #1 journal looks like, okay? What is expected of you when you're writing in a #1 journal, okay? Today, your prompt is, tell me about you, okay? You can tell me anything you like. You can tell me who you are. You can tell me your dislikes. And I'm going to model that for you using my one-line journal right here up on the board. So I'm going to use my pencil, okay? I'm also going to make sure that I can use my word list here in case I get stumped. And I also have my alphabet list. These are all resources that are in your bag that can help me make sure that my writing is the best that it can be, okay? So let's go back to the prompt. The prompt is, tell me about you, okay? So I'm gonna think for a second. First, I'm gonna tell you who I am, and then I might tell you something that I really like, okay? So here I go. My first sentence, I'm gonna start on the left side, and I'm gonna start with a capital letter. I, and then the next word, am. So I'm gonna use this resource, like apple, am. And notice I started writing the letter M because I heard that M sound like mouse. Am. I am, and then I'm going to write my name. Mrs. Skirvin. Skirvin. And at the end of my sentence, I'm going to put a period. Now notice, in between my words, I have good spaces. Good spaces allow you to see where one word starts and the next one begins, okay? Now, I don't want to just tell you I am Miss Skirvin. I want to also tell you that I like ice cream. So, I ran out of room on the right side, so I'm going to start a new sentence on the next line. I am Mrs. Skirvin. Good spacing, like is one of my words on my cheat sheet here. Like, L-I-K-E. I like, and now I'm going to use this to help me. That's I. Ice. That sounds like S in sun. Ice. That's a word. And now cream. C like car. R like rocket. E like elephant. The long E sound. Cream. And back to M for like mouse. Oh, can't forget my period. So let me reread it to make sure that it makes sense. I am Mrs. Skirvin. I like ice cream. I think that sounds wonderful. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use that box at the top to draw a really good picture that goes with my sentences. I think I'm probably going to draw myself, since it is about me, and then I'm going to draw myself with an ice cream. And I might be outside, maybe walking down the street with my ice cream cone on a sunny day. Okay? You can also add color to your illustration. Now it's time for you to get started with your writing. I can't wait to see what you end up with.